Unlimited Blade Works.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Silver Fang, and today I'm gonna be reviewing Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works from episode 0, meaning the prologue, all the way to episode 7. So, before I get started, just to remind you guys, I do have a backup channel. You should definitely go subscribe over there just in case anything happens with this channel, and that'll really help me out a lot. So, about Fate, before we get started with the review, I did a review yesterday on Fate Stay Night, the 2006 animated series, and a lot of people took me saying that Sabre was a better character in Zero as me saying that I like Sabre from Zero, which is not the case. I just feel that Sabre from Zero acted more like a human being. Sure, she was stupid. Sure, she was naive. Sure, she was way too honorable, and she got bullied by pretty much all the servants. But those are human qualities. Unlike Stay Night, where she was more mature, you could say, or less naive, but she acted like a robot, and that was all that I was trying to say. I'm guessing that probably has to do with the anime studio, the way they chose to adapt her character. So maybe that's why it didn't come out as she should, because in Fate Unlimited Blade Works, she's supposed to be the same character, but I do like this Sabre a whole lot. It's like she's like the perfect combination from the Sabre from Zero, where she has all her emotions, like, and she acts like an actual human being, and the maturity from Stay Night. And that's who I think they should have done for the original Stay Night. So that's what I was trying to say. So for the prologue, it was pretty much Tosaka summoning Archer, and it was pretty much the first episode, but from their point of view. So it was interesting. The fight between Archer and Lancer, oh, that was dope. I was really dope. Like, I'm loving the animation. If they did that in the prologue, man, the animation for this is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I have noticed a few differences between the Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works. So the first change that happened, I believe, was that Shiro, by mistake, used a command seal to stop Sabre from hurting Lancer, which that was dumb. That was dumb, but he did it by mistake. I mean, I don't think he would have done it if he was aware of what he was doing. He just like did it by mistake. So that was dumb, but hey, it is what it is. Pretty much everything from after that, I think, happened the same all the way until the church. When they went to the church for Tosaka, for Shiro to learn about the Grey Awards, they went to the church and they talked to the priest. And after they got out of there, oh, by the way, the conversation with the priest went, if I remember correctly, pretty much the same. I don't know if I missed something, but it was pretty much the same. But after they got out of the church, that's where another change occurred, because instead of Shiro stepping in to save Sabre, he didn't do anything. He stood still, and we got to see a full fight between Sabre and Berserk, or Hercules. And also Archer was providing support. So That was a really dope fight, to be honest. One thing though that happened before this fight was, do you remember when Shiro was walking down the street and Ilya Einsberg like passed by him? In Stay Night, she said, "You better summon someone, mister, or you're gonna die." In this one, she said, "You better summon someone, big brother." So that I liked, because that's what something I was saying in the review for Stay Night, that they never mentioned in the Stay Night that they were actually adopted brothers. So I actually like that they changed that there. Another thing, after let me see. So basically, this is retelling the original Stay Night. This is how someone explained it to me. They pretty much retelling the Stay Night original one, but with Shiro making different decisions. So the events changed a little bit. All right, but I'm gotta say I'm liking those changes because I got to see more from Archer, man. You know, I love Archer. If you can see, I got a new intro, pretty much all Archer. So yeah. So after the fight with Hercules, let me see what else was different. Oh, that's right. When Shiro told, I don't remember if that was before or after the fight, but when Shiro told his teacher that Sabre was gonna stay at the house, so now Sakura, the teacher said that they were gonna stay at the house as well. So now we have Sakura, Sabre, and the teacher staying at the house with Shiro. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna bring some interesting changes to the story. Another thing that was different, the Shinji stuff. Because I felt that it was so stupid in Stay Night where Shinji invited Shiro to his house and Shiro went willingly without Saber. I feel like that was really dumb. Here, they actually had a conversation in the hallway of the school, which is a lot better than Shiro just going to the dude's house without Saber, his servant there. Like, Shiro was, oh my god, Shiro was a lot dumber in the original Stay Night in comparison to the Blade Works. I like also how they got rid of like all the things that they did at the beginning of Stay Night, where like Shiro was doing everybody's work and all that. I mean, he's still the same characters in terms that he wants to help a lot of people, but they didn't make him to be like a dumbass. Like he in Stay Night, he was doing like everybody's work. Like it was just dumb, honestly. In this one, he cared a little bit more about himself. You could actually like see him in the first episode where if I remember correctly, in the original Stay Night, when he woke up in the garage, he was actually, I think he told Sakura that he was gonna do all the chores, and here he actually asked for Sakura's help, which I liked. See, I feel like he's not really that naive, and he's thinking a little bit more about himself in this one. I also like the relationship between Shiro and Archer. Like, it's like they're big brothers. Actually, no, it's like they're the same person, but Archer is like fully mature. It's like if Shiro was a younger Archer, and I really like that. It's like Archer is what Shiro's supposed to be, or is gonna become, pretty much. So I really like that. It's really nice. Archer's powers are dope. In Stay Night, the original one, we only saw him use his bow like once, which was weird because he's supposed to be an archer from the archer class. So I found that like really weird. Like, he only used to use swords, and we only saw him using his bow one time. But here he uses a lot more of his bows. He still has his swords, but he uses his bow a lot more. So I really like that. And the fights, all oh my god, all of Archer's fights are dope. They're really dope. The one with Lancer, the one with Caster. Now in episode 8, I think he's supposed to fight Assassin, so I know that's gonna be dope. So yeah, man, everything has been so cool. Another difference that occurred, and I think this happened because Saber met the teacher in the school, and I'm guessing he noticed that Shiro was a master. So instead of Saber going on her own to the temple, Shiro actually got kidnapped by Caster, and then Saber had to go in to save Shiro. So that was nice. And I think like Archer really cares for Shiro because he went by himself without Tosaka's ordering him to save Shiro. I know he tries to play it all cool and like, no, I just came here for my own benefit, blah 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 blah, and because we're in an alliance. But I could tell, like, I feel like he really cares for Shiro. I think he sees him like a younger him, so that's cool. So everything has been really dope. I don't know if I missed any changes that have occurred, but everything from Unlimited Blade Works, I feel like is better than in the original State Night because the pacing, oh my god, the pacing is really fast. Like I wanted to do like a review from 0 to 10, but like after episode 7, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be way too much. If I do that, this is gonna be way too much. I just gotta do the review here because stuff just keeps happening. If I watch a few more episodes, then I'm probably gonna miss a lot of stuff or gonna forget about a lot of stuff. So god damn, man. What else? I think that's pretty much it for the changes. I think that by this point in Stay Night, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I think that by this point in Stay Night, they had already fought Ryder. I'm not sure if that's the case, but oh yes, thank you. Oh my god, I was about almost forgot. So apparently here, the Shinji's family is actually active mages. In Stay Night, they weren't active mages. They were they used to be mages and then they stopped. But the only way that Shinji was able to summon a servant was through a grimoire that he found in his house. Here, they're apparently active mages where he's actually able to use magic, and they passed on their magic crest to him. So that was a big change. I'm like, oh wow. So they changed that. I don't know why they did that. I mean, it's definitely more believable than someone just finding a book and all of a sudden summoning a master. But that was cool. I feel like that's way better than the explanation that they gave in Stay Night. So yeah, I'm definitely liking this, man. Like the pacing for this is awesome. It's like nothing is dragging. Shiro didn't have a problem with Saber fighting, which I felt was really dumb in the first Stay Night. And another thing, he started training with Saber almost right away. I think like by episode 3 he was already training with Saber, or by episode 4 or something. So that was really cool. And we went straight from the fight with Archer and Lancer, straight to a fight between Archer and Saber, right into the church, right into the fight with Hercules, that almost right into the fight with we got that little Shinji stuff in the middle, but then we went right into the fight against Caster. So that was really, oh my god, that was really dope. I really enjoy that. So the pacing for this is going amazing. The animation is great. The characters are way better developed. Like I feel like Shiro's gonna develop a lot here just because he has Archer to teach him like a thing or two, because as I said before, he's pretty much like a more mature version of Shiro, So yeah, I'm definitely liking this. This is pretty cool. Um, also, the fight with Sabre and Assassin, that was a lot better. So apparent because in the first fight in Stay Night, they when Assassin uses Noble Phantasm, he said, oh, his footing wasn't right place. But that's weird because he's supposed to be an epic hero. You wouldn't think that he'll make mistakes like that. In this one, he went down to solid level ground, and he actually uses Noble Phantasm the way that he was supposed to use it. So that was dope. Another thing, I don't know if it's possible, but I feel like Saber is not using the fact that her sword is invisible to her full advantage, because in Zero, in Stay Night, and in Unlimited Blade Works, as soon as she fights somebody, all it takes is a few strikes and they can measure the strength of her sword. So what I'm saying is that if that happens to her a lot, then she probably should like, since she has an invisible sword, make her opponent think that her sword is a lot shorter than it is, so that when they actually feel comfortable that they know the length of the sword, she can surprise them and make it seem and actually show like the full strength of her sword. So I feel like she's lacking there, but everything else is it's been amazing. Everything else has been awesome. The pacing, the animation, the soundtrack, oh my god, the Archer stuff, bro. I'm loving this. So thank you so much for watching, guys. That has been today's video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. Please comment down below what you thought of this review. If I missed anything, let me know. Also, please go ahead and subscribe to my backup channel. That will really help me out a lot, and it will help you guys keep in contact with me just in case it happens to this channel. So again, thank you so much for watching, and as I always say, have an amazing day.